3 scary stories you'll wish weren't real. In the quiet town of Eldamore, the local library had a reputation for being haunted. Late at night, patrons reported hearing soft whispers echoing through the dusty stacks. Evelyn, a curious college student, decided to investigate. She spent hours in the library, but it wasn't until she reached the history section that she heard it, a faint, almost melodic whisper. Following this sound, she found herself in front of an old, tattered book. As she reached out to touch it, a cold gust of wind blew through, flipping the pages rapidly. The whispers grew louder, forming discernible words. "Help us. Evelyn, trembling, opened the book to find it filled with names and dates. She researched and discovered that these were names of townspeople who had gone missing over a century ago, their fates unknown. Evelyn felt a chill run down her spine. The whispers now seemed like cries for justice. She decided to write an article about her findings, hoping to shed light on the forgotten souls. The whispers never stopped after the article published, but Evelyn never set foot in the library again. Rosewood Manor had been abandoned for decades, standing as a grim reminder of a tragic past. Legend has it that it was a young bride, Emily, who was left waiting at the altar on her wedding day. Heartbroken, she wandered the halls of the manor, her sorrow echoing through time. Locals claimed that on misty nights, Emily's ghost could be seen, still in her wedding dress, searching for her lost love. Daniel, a paranormal investigator, decided to spend a night at Rosewood Manor to debunk the myths. Armed with his equipment, he roamed the eerie corridors. At midnight, he set up his camera in the grand ballroom where the wedding was supposed to take place. As he reviewed the footage, he saw a faint, ghostly figure glide across the room. Suddenly, he felt a cold hand on his shoulder. Turning around, he came face to face with Emily's ghost. Her eyes were filled with sadness, and she whispered, "Have you seen him?" Before he could respond, she vanished. Daniel left the manor, his skepticism shattered. He realized some legends hold truth we may never fully understand. Old Pine Road was notorious for its ghostly sightings. The locals spoke of a spectral hitchhiker who would appear on foggy nights seeking a ride home. Jenna, a night shift nurse, often took the road home after work. One night, as she drove through the dense fog, she saw a figure standing by the roadside, thumbing for a ride. Against her better judgment, Jenna stopped. A young woman in a vintage dress got into the back seat, her face pale and her eyes vacant. She directed Jenna to an old farmhouse at the end of the road. As they arrived, the woman simply vanished from the car. Jenna, bewildered, got out and approached the house. An elderly man opened the door, and Jenna recounted her encounter. The man's eyes welled up with tears. He explained that his daughter had died in a car accident in that very road 50 years ago. Ever since, her ghost had been trying to find her way home. Jenna drove away feeling a deep sadness. She never took Old Pine Road again, but she often wondered if the ghostly hitchhiker had finally found peace.